The Google LTI functionality within Canvas allows you to create a document in your Google Drive. This, for example, this is a slide, and what I did was I just pulled in a picture of a labeling of the sections of a heart, because I want students to be able to interact with this and label the corresponding sections. Now, obviously, this is a pretty low-level type of assignment. This would definitely be classified under substitution, because this could easily be done on paper. But then you can begin to think about some of the elements that would take this above that substitution line on SAMR. Students embedding different pictures, or maybe even recording their own audio to go along with their thinking. But anyway, this is just an example. So I've created that already in Google, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to link it to an assignment. So I go to Assignments. I'm going to create the assignment. And for this, I'm just going to type Google LTI sample 2, because I've already done this. All right, so since this is an external tool, under submission type, I select external tool. I'm going to click Find, and then I'm looking for Google Docs Cloud assignment. Now, a new window should appear like this. And the first time you do this, it's probably going to ask you for access to your Google account. If you're already logged in, it makes it easier, but you're just going to authorize that sync so that Canvas can talk to Google and vice versa. So then I have folder set up. I'm going to locate the document wherever I put it. And I put it in a folder called nope, that's not it. Practice. Sorry. Here we go. And then I have the assignment, labeling sections of the heart, and submit. So once you've done that, press select. You don't want to load it in a new tab, and you're going to save and publish if you're ready to publish. So what you'll see here is this is that actual document, whether it's a slide or whether it's a Google Doc or a Google spreadsheet, whatever, it will appear right here for you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually log in as a student, and I'm going to log in as that student account into their Google Drive as well, so that you can see what will happen. Now I can't show you everything because I've already synced the accounts with this student, but it'll be similar where it will ask the student to access their Google Drive account, and then they'll have to authorize that, but it's just a one button click. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and log in as a student so you can see from their point of view. Okay, now I'm logged in as a student. Mr. Blake Ellert, who happens to be Chrissy's son this year over at Woodside. Chrissy works here at CMT, and you probably know of her because she is a guru and she is awesome at everything. So I created the assignment, and I have Blake linked into my Sandbox 2 account. I also logged in as Blake to his Google Drive so that I can show you what will happen there. So I'm going to actually open the assignment, Google LTI sample 2. The first time they do this, it's going to ask them to authorize their account. They'll press authorize or accept or yes, and it will sync the two accounts. I've already done that. So what happens then is the same window with the labeling slide shows up in his window. But you'll notice at the top it says copy of labeling sections of the heart. What's happened is the LTI has created a folder called Southwest Allen County Schools in his Google Drive account. And when I double click on this, any class that he has accessed through that LTI will create its own folder. So any teacher who has gone through this process, there will be a folder corresponding to that class. In the Sandbox 2 class, you'll open it up and it'll be called Cloud Assignments. And then there's going to be a folder for each assignment that is accessed. So he's already done sample 1, and sample 2 is right here. So I could open this up, and it's basically the same document. Now, the important thing to understand, though, is that he's going to be doing the work within Canvas right here, and this is important. You can do all of the things that you would normally do. So I can come in here and I can insert a text box and I can type information, or I could insert an image that I have. Maybe Blake is deciding to be really funny and he wants to put a picture of a cat, or maybe he has a more detailed picture of that part of the heart that he wants to show and talk about it. It's not popping up right now because the internet's slow. But anyway, so he works through this. He inserts all his stuff. He answers all the questions. And again, you can use your imagination for what type of assignment or what type of template this could be. And when he's all done, he's going to hit submit. Okay. Now, it says that it's submitted at this time right here. So the only thing that Blake needs to remember is that when he submitted it, this was the amount of work that he had done. Now, you may be asking yourself, but can't he go into his Google Drive and open up the same document, make changes after he submitted, thereby cheating in some way? Well, what this is doing is after he's clicked submit, it actually creates a PDF of this document, and that will be opened up as the teacher in SpeedGrader, and I'm going to show you that right now. All right, so I am now back in my account. 0 time has passed for you, but I went through and I logged out of Blake's accounts so that I'm back in my own instance of Canvas and of Google. So then to grade that assignment, I'm going to go into the assignment. You can go to assignments and click it, or you can just click the notification right there. And then I'm going to go to SpeedGrader. So any student that has submitted that assignment, it will be populated here. Notice I have 3 students in my class, and this is Blake Eller. This is what pops up. This was the work that he had done when he pressed submit. Even if he went back into his Google Drive to make changes or to make modifications, as soon as he pressed submit, it sets that as a PDF and he can't make those changes. So then I can grade the assignment accordingly. Now, just like any other assignment, I could have added a rubric to this assignment. I could have done a lot of things, and it's just a really easy way then to grade assignments if you are utilizing the Google tools to have students do work. So I really encourage you to begin using this this coming year. I'm sure things will get more and more intuitive. It will become easier to do. And this also alleviates the problem of students having to go into a document that you're sharing with them, make their own copies, keep track, and then share with you again, and then you trying to find that document and then make grades. Even add-ons like Doctopus and Flubaroo, if you don't know anything about those, it's fine. Those are add-ons in Sheets, which make grading things in Google a little bit easier. But I have to personally believe that this is a really, really easy and intuitive way to have students submit things via Google. So use that LTI. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me, and I'll be happy to help out.